The tape for this light heavyweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jiri Prochazka. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the ex-murderer, Wanderlei, Silva!
Ready to fight? Ready.
Oh, well, this year, Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi is quickly becoming an established spot here on the UFC event calendar. We are back and feeling all of that energy and then some here tonight.
I mean, it's beautiful. I remember taking a tour of it before it was ready. Dana and I went on a tour of Etihad Arena, and it was everything that they promised. Beautiful venue, and they've had some tremendous fights for an event and for an arena that's been in existence for not long. Big moments have already happened, from Habib retiring to Islam Makhachev becoming the champion. This is starting to become a historic place for mixed martial arts fights.
You're right, it has been a special week as usual leading up to a big UFC pay-per-view. Now the fighters need to stop focusing on the visuals and focus on the task. Lands a jab. I don't do that as well as you do it, but man, he's coming out swinging tonight.
He is bringing the heat. This dude is trying to end this night early.
Can you give us an ooh-wee, please?
Ooh-wee!
Well, you can spot that wide base, that stance of Jiri Prochazka from a mile away. His opponent didn't see that right hand coming.
Yeah, that right hand is tremendous from Jiri Prochazka. But that right hand starts with that wide base, with his ability to draw out your mistake, and then he always capitalizes on it.
Counter punch is good by Silva. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down. That was a nice strike.
Outstanding knee there by Wanderlei Silva. 3 minutes to go. Oh, nice jab there by Prochazka. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
Double done. When you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting to the
Oh, another one. Oh, nice.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round 1. Silva's, oh!
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Oh, nice right hand.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Switch kick to the body by Prochazka. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight. Shot there on the inside. He's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Slips that left hand. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Prochazka's eye now closing up. Under a minute now to go in the round. Lands a nice jab there. Takedown defense holds up. mean, the hand speed, just absurd. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing shot.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something.
Great shot there, DC. He is officially up.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Prochazka's nose.
Oh, you heard it bad.
Round 2 coming up next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking over.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse.
Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here.
Oh, that's big. Oh, nice inside kick.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
That's just over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful lever change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Big left hand. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to fight.
Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Oh, big left hand.
Jab hurt him a little bit.
Big left hand there inside.
What a fight.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad. Yep, and he's got him secured in a half guard now.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's the smartest thing. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
promise with the jab.
He's gonna get himself knocked out.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh, and there's a sharp lead hook by Prochazka. Silva's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Under a minute to go.
Another one. He's hurt bad.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this around. Finally straight to the body. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, this fight is close to being stopped. That was a massive shot to the body.
What a fight. Physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurt for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up. But I think that is the key.
A lot of stuff to look to finish him now.
He's in a lot of trouble.
I need you to get that takedown now.
10 seconds now to go in the round.
In a ton of trouble right now.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 58 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the ex-murderer, Wanderlei Silva!
So with style points, as always, the ex-murderer Wanderlei Silva is your winner here tonight. And it's so hard when you have this reputation for putting on a show to not just win the fight, but to do so while entertaining the masses. Wanderlei Silva has made a career doing just that. Tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Gall! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Gunny Nelson!
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so round 1 is underway here. No surprise, another big spot for Gunnar Nelson. It really wasn't until the Alan Jouban fight that he felt like he really belonged with the division's elite. Certainly drawing one tonight. The switch stance, Icelandic fighter Gunnar Nelson ready to go tonight. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Collar tie here in the clinch. Hook in the clinch there by Gall. Checks the leg kick. Right hand cages in a single collar tie here. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Whoa! Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Gall's in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
Come on, bro. Keep those hands up for me.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Beautiful transition.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Nelson's right back to the full mount here.
Work.
You to be active on the ground now.
Yep, got to be very careful there. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yep.
You just got to move. Now into his mount.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nelson. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Nelson's back in full mount. Under a minute to go. Dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Good work from the top here by Nelson.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Nelson's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, let's punch into that clinch this way. Right? He has no answer for your clinch. He's not defending the right way. He's open for those knees, those elbows. All of that is working great.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Here we are, early round two. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern-day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this young man.
No, and he does it in the old school way, right? Yeah. Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon and use it as a barrier to get up. Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're going to turn to your knees. He'll take you next and choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You got to go back to guys like Marc Munoz. They used to call him the Filipino smashing machine because he was so good with his ground and pound, and this guy shows that same exact type of approach.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Gall.
Nice transition.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Nelson.
He passes to half guard.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. He's having his way with him here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Gall's in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Nelson. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Side control now. Under 2 minutes here to go in round two. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nelson. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top, oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Thought about a choke, instead flattens him out, and now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself.
He's got to start throwing down.
45 seconds remain in the round. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready?
Third and final round. Well, nice block there, and then a counter straight punch is good. Nice sequence there by Gall.
Nice head kick.
Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. There's the attempt. Gall gets caught by the straight punch.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head.
Like that!
Guillotine jump. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on. Now he's going full mount. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Good work, guys.
Start raining those elbows. Start raining those elbows.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Gall's in half guard now.
On to the mount.
Under 3 minutes now to go in this third and final round.
Stay with the game plan. Stay with the game plan. Keep that top position and work your elbows.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Nelson's trying for a submission here. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapping.
It's starting to get really tight in there. He's got it locked in.
Whoa, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3.
He passed the half guard. Nice defense.
Work him with the elbow.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Gall's back in side control.
He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Nelson. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Now trying to trap an arm. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Oh, transitions to the belly down arm bar.
That is a dangerous way to finish it off. Knee on belly.
Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transitions. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nelson. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward. Well, he's got his back now. Final 10 seconds of the fight. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Gunnar Nelson!
All right, so congratulations to Gunnar Nelson and the entire SBG team here tonight. That's about as good an effort as we have seen from Gunny in recent memory, and perhaps a signature win. And a victory of this magnitude will position him for a title shot. You know, he has headlined a lot of UFC shows in the past. Tonight, though, the celebration is on for Gunnar Nelson.
Ready. Good.
All right, early portions of the round, we'll see if Dustin Poirier can get his striking going. Game plan-wise, that was certainly the focus coming in. Not to say that he can't hang in the wrestling or grappling worlds, but the focus for Dustin Poirier. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got to get very mad. That one landed clean.
Oh, nice jab up top by Dustin Poirier. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Oh. Wow, both of them landing massive shots. Oh!
Useful strike there. The hook is clean. Some more output, at least in the early going. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Wow, what a head kick. Oh, big power left hand from Dustin Poirier. At times he looks like an ambidextrous fighter. Good pop in both of his hands. Let's see if he can follow up here. A nice uppercut.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got to put it hey, now we have to find one more strike to end the night. It's been a crazy fight.
All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue. Oh! Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble. Full side control now. Oh, right into mount. He's got to be careful here.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cowboy Olivera. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Poirier. All right, feet on the hips here. Lands with the ground and pound. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Poirier getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Big right hand from the American top team trained Dustin Poirier. So many outstanding coaches out there, not the least of which is Mike Brown, who finds himself firmly in Poirier's corner as usual here tonight. Olivera's cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Swing and a big miss by Poirier.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Poirier's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
20 seconds left.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish. He's going to go to sleep. It's over.
Round 2 next. All right, so that round is in the books. Olivera's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding.
I'm talking about. This one's all you, man. This time.
All right, so a big knockdown in that last round, DC. We'll show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over, but the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both took some damage, but they both gave it. They both gave it as well as they took it. Let's see who wilts and goes down first. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. And that will do it!
Oh, my goodness!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
All right, so just as he had articulated in our fighter meeting, Dustin Poirier wanted to get aggressive tonight, and certainly that approach produces the desired result as he wins by knockout.
That aggression paid off. He was able to go out there and take some chances, take some risk, and he got the knockout finish.
Fight. Ready.
All right, Sean O'Malley and Chito Vera engaged for the first time in August of 2020. The result was Sean O'Malley's first loss in mixed martial arts. He wanted this one back in the worst way. Got to protect that lead limb, I would think.
He's got to protect the lead leg. He's got to check kicks, and he has got to make Chito uncomfortable right away. Sean O'Malley has fantastic boxing. He's very long, he's very crisp, and he's very sharp and precise in his approach. But Chito is a dog. He's a dog and he's a fighter. So he's going to bring that fight to Sean O'Malley. And what Chito believes is that he's just a much better mixed martial artist.
Oh, and And so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind him.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
Oh, nice kick.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Fast pace here in the early going. Head kick. Oh, right hand gets up to block it.
That hook was bad.
And just misses with that big right hand. Vera's able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Oh, effective use of the jab by Vera. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Big power shot there. Swing and a miss with that punch by Sean O'Malley. He missed with that jab attempt there. Oh, nice punch there by Marlon Vera. Straight punch is true. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it worked.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Great block there.
Just out of range with that right hand. O'Malley's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Under a minute now to go in round 1.
Nice leg kick.
Clipped him with the right hand there. What a land right there, the seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again.
You're not taking my money, Jay. Hey, that uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
10 seconds to go in round 1. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Nice combination there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take... How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, big left hook there. Vera's really targeting that cut right now, and why not? He has opened up his opponent. Might as well continue to attack that particular area. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pain.
He's hurt.
Oh, with authority to the body. And blocks the shot there. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yeah.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Vera's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now.
He got him hurt bad here. Oh, my goodness. It was a good night if that landed.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on him. Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish. We'll see if he can finish. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively, or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus is to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game too.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Under a minute to go, round two. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. So the fighter limping now as a result of all those leg kicks. We'll see if he can make some adjustments.
He's got to make some adjustments. And checking the kick right now is not going to work. It's too late. This guy should have addressed this early. But now he's going to have to tough it out and get through this. Big shot lands for both guys.
Well, now he's hurt now. 10 minutes in the can. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Lands a jab. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Nice block. Trading healing shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Big layup with the right for O'Malley. Massive left hand. O'Malley's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound.
Quick jab lands there.
Vera's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order.
He threw that one with all of his power.
Just work.
Front kick to the body by Sean O'Malley. All right, so the ref is going to step in here and call on the doctor to look at what is a now mangled nose. This could be the end of the fight.
It could be the end of the fight. There's a lot of blood. The blood's going down into the mouth. I mean, the nose could be broken.
And to that end, the doctor has determined the cut is not bad enough to stop the fight, and the action will resume.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check, and to no one's surprise, the fans...
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Just over 3, and now a head kick to boot. What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night 10.
50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon tonight.
Certainly a strong front runner for fight of the night as we go down to the wire here between these two combatants.
They're both so skilled. They're both so prepared. We knew right away this is going to be a very evenly matched competition.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. The kick is there to the body.
You know, the kicks do hurt, right? These big body kicks, these high kicks, even though they're getting blocked, they do hurt.
O'Malley's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Vera's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Oh, and he tagged him. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Down the stretch we come, final round, and what a fight, what a performance on both sides. They'll be feeling it tomorrow, but unbelievable will and fortitude on display tonight.
I mean, this is what to see two fighters out there battered and bruised, bloody, have been in an absolute war, but neither of them willing to take a step back and give up. I don't know who's going to win this fight, but I do know I am very happy that I was able to call it.
All right, so the referee, yes, is going to step in here. He will call on the doctor to look at that nose that is unrecognizable at this stage of the fight.
His nose is broken. I mean, it's turned sideways. The blood's pouring, going down into his mouth. It looks like he's having a very difficult time breathing.
A lot of blood, but perhaps not of the fight-ending variety. The doctor talks to the referee here, and all right, he'll be allowed to continue, at least for now.
Fight. Ready.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happier.
Vera's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but so the referee has called for the doctor. This could very well mean the end of the fight.
Yeah, the fight's over. There's too much damage. This fight needs to be done.
Not sure if the nose is broken or just busted up, but blood is splattered everywhere. Yeah, that's going to do it. That's the end of the fight. So
That's
a
the right
disappointing
call.
conclusion, but the right call.
The right call, John.
All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Marlon Chico Vera!
Well, this arena is absolutely buzzing after that one, DC. An incredible win by stoppage for him here tonight.
And there were a lot of dangers in this fight with the kicks, the knees, the kickboxing resume of his opponent. To stay safe, to overwhelm him and finish in the way that he did really does propel him into something bigger. I'm excited to see what happens for this guy coming forward.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Marc Bone Crusher Diakiese. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Nick Diaz.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
A pro dating to 2001. Here is the veteran Nick Diaz, former UFC title challenger. 13 wins by knockout, another 8 by way of submission. You know the book on Nick Diaz. It's going to be punches and bunches, but if the fight does hit the canvas, you've got to protect yourself. We'll see how it goes for Nick Diaz in his much-anticipated UFC return tonight. The overhand left is true. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Diakiese's cut above the eye. Silva gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. And doing work with the jab.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Just misses with the left hook.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Big land there. 2 minutes have gone by.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
Right hand, then a left. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Now goes to the uppercut. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out.
Hurt real bad.
Oh, huge left.
Oh, that jab hurt him.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Whiffs on the straight right hand. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Diaz's shot is blocked. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Pretty good jab there by Diaz. Oh, crippling knee to the body. Final minute of round one. Nice punch there by Diaz. Diakiese's eye now closing up. Slips the punch. Well, he's looking. Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here.
Oh, uppercut.
When you're in the clinch, you go to the body. That's his best one. You keep on putting
Massive left hand. Oh, big elbow. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Big right hand. Final seconds of round one.
He's back in the clinch.
Active here in the clinch, and he lands a big shot to the head. Oh, Diaz's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round. Diakiese's bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Diaz.
Oh, nice right hook there.
Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Diakiese gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking tonight.
He got it done with his strikes. He fought well behind the jab, but it was significant strikes that really did make an impact on the judge's mind. Yeah, he's hurt really bad. Big right uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
All right, well, he whacked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go and finish. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other.
What a connection right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control, because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. Now they separate. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt already. Back.
And back to his feet. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Oh, right hand.
This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Able to block the punch there. Diaz gets the takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position.
Nice transition.
Final seconds here of round two. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Diakiese gets caught by the straight punch.
Over and over, same story. Punch after punch to the head.
Oh, well-timed and placed overhand by Diakiese. Winded up on the right there to no avail. trying for a submission here. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, come on. I'd be tapping. That's got to be it. Yeah, paging Alexio Lennox. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got
all hard as he gets back to his feet. Late in this final round, we'll see if he can rally.
Let's see if he can rally. It's going to be difficult, but hey, he's got a chance, and that's all you can ask for.
Diaz is taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Takedown defense is there. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Well, not a great visual now. Two professional athletes visibly exhausted like this. They have brought the best out of him. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here.
Oh, now it's getting tight.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, Diaz's eye starting to swell now. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense have done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Posture and elbow. Posture and elbow.
Oh.
Use your feet.
90 seconds to go to decide this one. Diaz is in half court. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Diakiese's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. He's out. What submission defense on the split?
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm going to get to a dominant position myself. Big ground and pounds.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 30-26, and 30-26. For the winner by unanimous decision, Nick Diaz!
So congratulations to Nick Diaz. You see the celebration is on for Cesar Gracie fight team. Just absolutely great to see one of the most popular fighters in UFC history back inside the octagon and getting back to doing what he does best. There was a long layoff in advance of this one, but Nick Diaz has proved that ring rust is not a factor for him. A big night here for Stockton, California's finest. Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Quinton Rampage Jackson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Shogun Rua!
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, so here is Shogun Rua, early round 1. We'll see if the legend can add to his legacy here tonight. Experiencing sort of a career resurgence. We'll see how he approaches this challenge early tonight. Effective strike there by Rua. He missed with that jab attempt there.
He's got the single collar tie.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Rampage. Oh, solid kick right there. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, big hook. That'll sting. Straight to the body by Rua. All right, so a big early land by the boxer. He put a lot of steam on that one as he's able to get that hook on DC.
He lands it perfect. I mean, he throws it perfect. Right hand is always where it needs to be. If he throws it with the right, the left hand's always where it needs to be. It's tight, it's crisp, and it lands with a lot of power.
All right, single collar tie now. Immediately gets the underhook. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Shogun Rua. And he will let his opponent stand up here.
He's got that single collar tie. Huge knee lands to the clinch.
Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over.
Good strike to the body. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, this fight is close to being stopped. That was a massive shot to the body. He passed the half guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Rampage Jackson. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Jackson's in half guard now. Oh, big shots from the top. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Jackson's back in half guard.
This is where he wants to be.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Now thrown on both sides. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Rua's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Under a minute to go.
Now some separation from this clinch position.
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Jackson's in half guard.
Getting them out here.
Jackson's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
He is getting lit up. His face already has a big old cut on the side.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. Rampage Jackson gets touched by that leg kick attempt. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
Nice strike.
Rua going for the leg kick, nothing doing there. Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision, because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Slips. Collar tie here in the clinch.
The fighters separate.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Nice kick landed there by Rampage Jackson. Look at the torso on the right side. Major hands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh!
Uppercut.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has... Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both.
It's effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Tries to work it into a takedown. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Jackson's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. So we have passed the midway point in the fight.
That was great head movement. Oh, man.
Ooh, diving punch land.
Goodness.
With a huge TKO victory.
Holy smokes.
So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after. The venerable Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 50 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Quinton Rampage Jackson!
Well, what a win for that young man tonight by TKO. And if the judges were looking at their phones, it's okay. We don't need the scorecards tonight.
We don't need your scorecards. Do as you may. Proceed as you may, because this guy knew that he had to finish this fight. That's exactly what he did. He got his opponent hurt, found the follow-up shot, and got the finish.